Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Lee from the Community Connections team over at Whittier Public Library. Today we have the honor of presenting Whittier Union Adult School with Tim Shubin and Joseph Delgadillo. They're going to give a presentation on high school diplomas and high school equivalencies and different programs that they offer. So Tim, I'll hand it over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Jonathan. It's nice to be here with all of you this afternoon or evening. And I'm a counselor at Whittier Union Adult School. My name is Tim Shubin. And Joseph and I'll introduce Joseph in a second, we're going to be talking and sharing a little bit of information about the programs available at Whittier Union Adult School, including our high school diploma and high school equivalency program. We also have other programs and we want to just mention those as well. So Joseph, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, good evening, folks. My name is Joseph Delgadillo. I am the other adult school counselor. I handle mostly the high set and high school diploma students that come to our adult school, but Tim and I work hand in hand. But anyway, I'm glad that you can make it tonight, or at least view this. Hopefully it's helpful, and hopefully we see you come by our adult school and take advantage of our programs.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to our PowerPoint presentation. We have a slide deck for you that's going to give you some information about our programs. And I'm going to go switch over to that. And we're going to walk through this. Give me 1 second. And all right, there it is. And is it up on the screen now?
Yes, we see it.
Excellent. Okay. So like I said, we are from Whittier Union Adult School. It's at the corner of Painter and Mulberry, and we'll give you that contact information and address and our email addresses at the end of this presentation. But we're focusing tonight's presentation on our high school diploma and high school equivalency programs. So if you were looking at finishing high school, you have two options. You can earn your diploma or earn your high school equivalency. We'll talk about that, and then we'll also share a little bit more about the programs that we offer at the adult school. And let me see if I can, it's not letting me, oh, there we go. Okay, so like I said, you have two options to complete high school. Option one is to finish your high school diploma. And what that entails is finishing or starting off with the credits that you've earned in high school already, and completing more credits to get that diploma. So sometimes you might have 130 credits completed already, and at Whittier Union Adult School you need 180. And I'm going to show you the breakdown of credits in a second. High school equivalency is a little bit different. It involves taking a series of tests, and there's two test options. We'll talk about that in just in a second. But sometimes you've earned a lot of credits, and it makes more sense to earn a high school diploma because you're very close, and it's only maybe like 3 classes. But sometimes people are further away, and it makes more sense to earn their high school equivalency. So that's something that we can help you determine what is the better option for you. The good thing is we have in-person classes and online classes available. So there's a lot of flexibility on how you can complete your high school diploma or high school equivalency. So that's, everyone has different schedules, things look different for every person. So what we do is try to figure out, okay, what makes the most sense? High school diploma or high school equivalency, and then in-person or online classes. I'm going to take a step back and say, why should you complete your high school diploma or high school equivalency? Now, every person's situation is different, and it depends on your goals. And so that is one of the first questions we ask. What is your goal? Where do you want to be in 1 year? Where do you want to be in 5 years? What is your goal, and what are you trying to achieve? But in general, you're going to have better career opportunities. I've had, many students come in and say, hey, I'm limited because I do not have a high school diploma or a high school equivalency. And so we want to make sure that, if it's holding back, holding someone back from reaching their career goal, we want to make sure that you get your high school diploma or high school equivalency. Statistically, you're going to earn higher pay. And education improves your skills in general. So you're going to be improving your writing skills, your reading skills, your critical thinking skills, your creativity, all those skills that you need to do well, to achieve your goals. A high school diploma or high school equivalency, certainly can add to that. Less risk of being unemployed. So statistically, you'll have less risk of being unemployed. And most colleges require or prefer a high school diploma. Now, most people don't know you can go to a community college without a high school diploma or high school equivalency. You do not need a high school diploma or high school equivalency to go to a community college. However, you will not be eligible for financial aid. And so that's a big deal, because that will allow you to pay for it. So if you were willing to pay, you can attend a community college without a high school diploma or high school equivalency. But if you want access to the financial aid, you will need either one of those. And then earning a high school diploma is easier than it is in the past because of technology. There are online options available. And then we have a variety of classes available, and in morning classes and evening classes. So really, I mean, if someone wants to earn a high school diploma, I would say certainly come talk to a counselor, talk to myself if you were to come to Whittier Union Adult School, or Joseph Delgadillo, our other counselor, and have a conversation with us, and we will help you figure out, okay, what's the best path for you.
Can I jump in real quick, Tim?
Absolutely.
All right. So just to piggyback on the high school diploma, as far as like the financial aid piece, some of you may be thinking, well, I already make too much money, I'm not going to qualify for financial aid. Well, right now in the state of California, most community colleges are offering 2 free years of college. And it's not dependent on how much money you make. So even if you do go over the threshold of what you can make, you still qualify, but you need that high school diploma. So, it's to your advantage to take, advantage of the opportunity of getting your high school diploma.
Mm-hmm. Or high school equivalency. Either
Or
one
high school equivalency, yes.
will make you eligible for those free 2 years. That's a great point. Yes. So regardless of income, you are eligible for free 2 years of community college, which is amazing.
And it doesn't necessarily, real quick, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be working towards a 4-year degree. You could be working towards a certificate of completion, at the community college, where that certificate can help you get, some kind of trade job, which is, what some people need to get started anyway. So take advantage of the 2 years.
So let's talk about your high school diploma. The most comprehensive high schools have a credit requirement of 220. So by coming to our adult school program and many other adult school programs, you're down to about 180 credits at most. Now, ours is specifically 180 credits. And you can see the breakdown on the screen. It's 40 credits of English, 30 credits of math, and 20 of science, 10 of world civ, 10 of US history, 5 government, 5 economics, 10 visual or performing arts, or a world language. Like, if you took German or Spanish or French, those classes can apply to that category. And then you have 50 elective credits. And that's really anything extra above and beyond what you've earned that does not apply to the other categories. So PE can actually meet that requirement, which so it's very flexible. Any credits you've earned, essentially, even college credits. So sometimes we have some students who did not complete high school. They went to a community college and they've earned some credits. We can apply those towards this diploma. So, and I mentioned this before, but what we're going to do is sit down with you and figure out what is the best option for you. And we're going to take a look at your transcript. And so it's helpful to grab your transcript, to request it from your high school. And if you have college transcripts available also, we'll look at those. And we're going to see, does earning a high school diploma make sense for you? We're going to, look at the credit requirements, and we're going to be as flexible as possible. So whatever we can apply to these credit categories, we will apply your credits and try to get you as close as possible towards a diploma. Now, for some, when we look at your transcript and we apply the credits, we might recommend a high school equivalency. And again, it depends on your goals. A high school diploma and high school equivalency really are very same. They're very much the same thing for most situations. There are a select amount of situations where they maybe a high school diploma is required. And maybe let me give you an example. The military, certain branches of military require diploma. Most, like the Army, they'll require either a diploma or equivalency. But if you have an equivalency, you'll be limited on the branch or the role that you play in the Army. The Marines will require a diploma, or you can earn equivalency and then earn 15 college credits, and then they'll accept you into the Marine. So, but most situations, and I really researched this, a high school diploma and a high school equivalency is really the same thing. So I think it's just what's your situation, and we'll talk about your goals and make sure that whether you're in a diploma or equivalency, it's going to help you reach your goal. When you talk about high school equivalency, there are two options in the state of California. They're approved by the state of California. HiSET, which is a test produced by a specific company, and then the GED test. Now, the GED test is more commonly known, but either one will allow you to earn your high school equivalency. We have found that most of our students take the HiSET at our school, and maybe our pass rate is higher with the HiSET. So either one is okay. We'll prepare you for either test. But what we do is, if the counselor decides that the high school equivalency is the better route, then we're gonna send you to meet with one of our high school equivalency instructors, and they're gonna talk about your preparation for that test. The HiSET, there are 5 categories of tests you will need to take. We're talking about writing, reading, science, math, and social studies. And so we will prepare you for each test. We've had students come in and complete the HiSET test or the GED test in as little as, like, say 4 or 5 months. We actually had one student, he came in and he completed his high school equivalency in 2 months. And so it really depends on where you're at, how much education you've had, and just kind of what you've learned over your time, whether you're in high school or in the world. And so we're gonna set you up to complete the high school equivalency as soon as possible. We have online options available, and as well as in person.
Can I jump in with the HiSET?
Yes.
For those who are Spanish speakers, as a first language, the HiSET also gives the option of taking some of the test sections in Spanish. So you do have that option as well. Obviously, you have to pass the writing and the reading in English, and then math obviously is numbers. But there are sections like the science and the history that can be given in Spanish. So that would be an advantage, I guess, for people who may have English as a second language, to do the HiSET versus going the diploma route. So just to throw that out there. And then also something that wasn't mentioned before with the credits is that if you have an international diploma, we can take a look at that too, and see what we can award credit-wise based off of what's been completed from, the home country off that diploma or, that transcript.
Mm-hmm. That's a great question. Yes, so we can certainly work with students who have taken high school classes in another country. And we can analyze those transcripts and figure out what credits you still need. And we'll apply those credits to the diploma here in the state of California. And figure out if there's, maybe we've had situations where students have taken courses in a foreign country come over here, and it makes sense for them to complete their high school diploma here rather than the equivalency. And so we really, we're going to look at your specific situation and figure out which is the best option for you. Now, we do have other programs at Whittier Union Adult School, and I want to just talk about those. I won't go into detail, but after this, we're going to take a look at our website, and I just want to walk you through that so you can see what programs we also have available. But like we're talking about, high school diploma, high school equivalency. We also have an electrician 1 program, a plumbing program, personal care aid, which is in high demand right now, our accounting program, which is also in high demand, and that includes QuickBook courses as well as a course on 10-key. And then we have our computer software, hardware, and cybersecurity course. We also have ESL classes. So if you need to improve your English, we have different levels of classes that we can place you in. And we also have a citizenship class. And then we have an Excel, Word, and PowerPoint class. That's Microsoft programs. And then we have a Google Suite class as well. And parent education, and then adult basic education classes, reading, writing, and math. Now, I want to switch over to our website because this is somewhere where people can get more information about our programs, contact information. And I don't, I want to make sure that people are aware of our website. Now, it's even though we're Whittier Union Adult School, in the past we were Whittier Adult School, so that's why it's WAS dot, and then WUHSD, which is Whittier Union High School District.org. I'm just going to switch over to our website, and just to confirm, is our website on the screen there?
No, I can't see it yet.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the link? I see the
Yeah.
link, but not the
No.
website.
Oh, it hasn't switched over yet. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Hold on one second. Is it on the screen now? No. Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just stop sharing for a moment, and then I'm gonna try to share the screen one more time.
Well, Tim's trying to figure that out. Just wanted to share that some of those programs that Tim was sharing with you, some of the other adult school programs, there are no costs to those programs. Some of them do incur a cost, like our electrician, plumbing, the computer programs, stuff like that. But I guess Tim, now that he's got the website up, we can kind of go over, what is no cost and what is cost.
Yeah, that's a great point. So our high school equivalency and high school diploma, there's no cost for those programs. The high school diploma program, you will never incur a cost. So all the classes that you'll take are free. The high school equivalency program, you will not incur a cost at our school, but when you need to take the test, there is a cost, and it's about $30 per test. So the high set, for example, has 5 tests, so it'd be $30 per test. That's just something to keep in mind. Now, this is our website, and you can kind of scroll through it and check out more information about our school. This is an important, talked about different classes we offer. I like this now this is our last quarter. Shortly, maybe in about a month, it's going to switch over Q1 classes for the 2022 to 23 school year. But I'm going to take a look at what we offered last quarter. So this is Q4. These classes just ended. And we can scroll through here, and you can see all our classes are listed here, times that they're offered. So we have morning and evening courses for most of our classes. We offer the electrician class, the plumbing class. We offer an intro to construction class, which I did not mention on the previous slide. Our personal care aid, and you can kind of scroll through our medical office, insurance application and billing class. which was not listed on the other slide, our accounting and most of these courses. Our bus driver classes will not be available next quarter, so Q1 won't be available. And we have our diploma program, our equivalency program, ESL classes, parent education, adult basic education, and the computer repair, which includes hardware, software, networking, and cybersecurity. So I want to direct people to this website so they know where to find this information. Also, if you go to our homepage, there is a link here that says enroll in classes, and you can click on that link and it will take you to, it says like adult school Q4 classes. Soon that's going to switch over to Q1 classes for the 2022-23 year. And you can click there and you can fill out a form. Oops, let me jump back there. Sorry about that. Let's see, here we go. Enroll, I'm sorry, that's where I meant enroll in classes. And then you would fill out this interest form and then we give you a call. But I'm going to give you information about how to enroll a little bit later in this presentation. So I'm going to switch back over to the slide deck, but I just wanted people to be aware of our website. And that's a place you can get information. Our contact is below the address, the phone number, and as well as our fax. So if you want more information about programs, certainly jump on this this website and you can scroll through it. And then let me jump over to our slide presentation. All right, I'll share this. Is that up on the screen now? Okay, perfect. So this is the website address. If you have questions or you want more information, go here. I recommend checking this out. Now, how do you get started? If you're interested in getting started, I recommend calling our office. The number is listed here. It's also listed on our website. You can also walk in the office and just walk in and ask, meet with a clerk, ask them questions about the programs, and then meet with a counselor. But I do recommend calling and getting a little bit of information there and setting up an appointment with the counselor. During the summer, our counseling hours are limited. So it's best if you call ahead and find out when a counselor will be available and then set an appointment. During the regular school year, which the next school year will start August 17th, we are available generally 7:30 to 4 each day. So you can come in Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4. And then here, let me just, and then one more thing, you can complete the online interest form, which I showed you on the website, and then we'll give you a call. But I do recommend calling. I think that's just the best way, just to speak with someone. And then you can find out your situation, make sure you get set up for an appointment. We'll make sure that you speak with someone and have a conversation and get the information that you need. Our contact information, so my contact information as well as Joseph Delgadillo's contact information is listed here. We are the counselors at the adult school program and listed our phone number as well as our extension and then our email addresses. And you can send us an email or give us a call, or you can call the number here, the extension 1300, and that will give you a clerk. And you can talk to them and ask your questions and find out, they are very capable of directing you to get the information that you need. And really our goal at Whittier Union Adult School is to help you reach your goals. So the start of that is usually a conversation, and we can, figure out where you've been and where you'd like to go. And we can, let you know how we can help you. One more thing that I do want to mention, I'm going to, just turn it over to Joseph Delgadillo to see if he has any other comments. But for some of the CTE programs, the trade programs, like the electrical program, the plumbing program, there is financial aid available through our local AJCC office. That's an America Job Center of California office, and we have one on our campus. So if you're interested in taking one of those courses, we can refer you to one of the counselors there, and they can see if you qualify. Most people do qualify, especially if you're not working right now. There's a good chance that you will qualify for additional training. And so we want to make sure that whatever financial aid is available, we want to make sure you're able to take advantage of that. So with that, I just turn it over to Joseph Delgadillo, just see if he has any other comments, and then we can take some questions.
Excuse me. Thanks, Tim. If you're planning on getting started for this next Q1, I don't know if Tim mentioned or not, I wasn't sure. Q1 starts August 17th. So that's going to be day one of Q1. Doesn't mean that you have to start right on August 17th, but that would be the first day if you were thinking about starting the HiSET or the high school diploma program. That would be the first day that you could actually get started. So you would take a kind of a test that takes about an hour long to complete before you would meet with the adult school teacher. And then after you meet with the adult school teacher, they would go over the whole orientation, how to log in, and then get you started with the class. You do one class, excuse me, at a time. So you're not taking multiple classes at once. Let's just say you had 10 credits of US history left. So they would start you with US history A. They would get you started on that. And then after you complete that class, then you would move on to US history B. So you wouldn't be working on two classes concurrently. It would only be one class at a time. Also, if you are interested in the CTE classes, those do tend to fill up quickly. So you do want to probably contact the office starting August 1st when they should have the new schedule with the dates and times available. So August 1st would probably be the first time that you can sign up for the CTE classes, just to kind of get a head start so you don't get left out for Q1. If you do, by chance get left out for Q1, Q2 starts 9 weeks later. So, you would have to wait the 9 weeks. But potentially there's something else at the adult school for you. Obviously Tim went over a ton of different programs.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, we are giving this presentation in June of 2022. So if you're watching the recording, some of the dates that are being mentioned are based on that date, June 2022. However, my recommendation is, regardless of when you do watch this recording, is to just contact the adult school, and the information is on the screen right here. Have a conversation just with our clerk, let them know what you're interested in, and they'll make sure you get set up with one of the counselors, and we will figure out how to which program is going to make most sense for you. And we're looking forward to speaking with you. And I just think sometimes there's some hesitation getting started. And sometimes the hardest part is just starting and making that phone call, walking in. I mean, I've talked to students and they've told me I sat out in the parking lot and literally I just the thought of starting, I would say you're going to feel that. Everyone's going to feel like a hesitation just to get started. And so my recommendation is don't let that hold you back. Just give us a call, set up an appointment, come in and talk to us. We are looking forward to speaking with you, and we want you to reach your goals ultimately. So
I can add, exactly what Tim said. Wherever you're at, we're willing to meet you where you're at and help you, to get to the finish. We have people come in with 5 credits. We have people come in with 100 credits. Wherever you're at, don't be discouraged and say, well, this is never going to get done. Hopefully in the coming year, we'll have some testimonials that Tim has put together from our recent graduates that can share, what their fears were, what their struggles were. and how they overcame those fears and struggles, and they graduated, they finished, or they passed the high set. So don't feel like, oh, well, I have kids, they take up too much of my time. I'm not going to be able to do it, or whatever the case may be. Our teachers, I don't think we highlighted our teachers, but our teachers are excellent. We have students come from, neighboring adult schools, and, they come to our adult school, and they just rave about our teachers and just how helpful our teachers have been, in them completing their program, versus, other adult schools, where maybe they didn't get the same kind of attention, or feel valued, like they feel valued at our adult school. And our teachers they're awesome. They really care, and they really want to see you succeed. So, please don't feel like, oh, well, it's been 20 years, 30 years since I was in high school. Trust me, we have students, where it's been that long. And don't feel like there's shame or anything like that. No, like, we're here to help you. We're here to get you done, and get you started, and get you going, you know, um, wherever you want to go.
Yeah, that's well said, Joseph. So thanks for, I think that's a good wrap up, and that's a good point. We do have students, anywhere from 18 up to really any age, and in any situation. So we look forward to speaking with you. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Jonathan. And if we have any questions, we're glad to answer those.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. That was amazing information. The fact that there's no cost incurred for the high school equivalency is amazing. I'm hoping that fact isn't lost. If anyone skips to the end of this recording, there it is again. Please rewind and listen to it again, because that's amazing. Thank you guys so much. If you missed the presentation or a chunk of the presentation, it is recorded and it will be uploaded to the library YouTube. So look out for it there. I would love to give you guys a hand. I'll give you a virtual hand here. But if you have any questions, feel free to call them. Feel free to call the library and we'll direct you to them, the experts. So yeah, that's it for this session. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now.